Hey there, so it is January 2nd of 2022. It's crazy thinking that it is already 2022. The years have flown by so fast. It feels like just yesterday I was applying to university and now I've almost been out of university for a year and I was studying 4 or 5 years. It's crazy how fast everything's gone by. I wanted to sit down and have a quick heart-to-heart with you. There was some stuff I really didn't want to talk about last month for good and bad reasons. I'm really bad at asking for help, even with small things. So, especially with large things, and so when it came time for me to pay for my testosterone last month, I actually had to pay for it. This isn't something I was expecting at 23 years old, because prescriptions are supposed to be covered until you're 25. However, because I do not use the injectable testosterone, I use topical gel because I am allergic to the patches and injectable testosterone. My doctor said it should be covered, and it wasn't. I've been on it for almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years on the 16th. And it's been doing great things for me. I feel like myself mentally, I feel like myself physically. I still struggle, but it's been so much better on it than off of it, and because I went and got a hysterectomy for medical reasons, not just transitional reasons, I need to be on synthetic hormones for the rest of my life, or else I could get really, really sick with osteoporosis. I've also just not taken my testosterone for 5 days straight and felt like absolute garbage. It's not worth it. And so when I went in to pay for it, 2 bottles, which lasts me about a month and a half, because I use a bottle and a half a month, unless I forget to take it. Then sometimes it's just a bottle, but I try to remember to take it, okay? It's maybe 1 to 2 days a month I forget to put it on. But, yeah, those 2 bottles costed me almost $200. I estimated it out, and if I have to continue paying for my testosterone without government assistance, it's going to cost me $90 a month, but, about $200 every almost 2 months. The math is really weird to add up, but, yeah. So I had to pay close to about $200, that of which I did not really have the money for. I used money that I really shouldn't be using to pay for it, and thankfully, I got some support with that through Christmas. I got some money to put towards it instead of, other things. And I realized I still didn't really have enough to sort of put that money back into the accounts they should be in. And that it's gonna be at least another month or 2 until I hear back about possibly getting assistance, and so I'm going to have to pay another $200 to get more eventually, closer to mid to the end of February. I was like, fuck, okay. I need to ask for help, because this is not something I can keep up, and if it comes to the fact that, the government isn't going to give me assistance, I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe or something anyways to pay for a year's worth at a time. So I decided to reach out on my Discord, Twitter, and Instagram, just saying, hey, this happened. If anyone would like to support me, you don't have to, but here's my Ko-fi link. I put it up for a $400 goal, so that is about 3-4-ish months of testosterone. I wrote it as 3, just because it's not quite 4 months, but it's not quite 3 months, but it adds to about 3 months from the start of it, because I've been taking some of the testosterone I already bought. Math. But yeah. So, I put that up, and it's only been a couple of hours, and your support has meant the world to me. I've already reached half of the goal, so the money that I spent that I really shouldn't have been is already back in its accounts for later use when I need it. It's for things like getting my top surgery, like hidden fees and all of that, that I really needed to keep, because that was also money donated by people for that specific reason, so I wanted to make sure it stayed in those accounts. And I'm super thankful for you all. Really, it means a lot knowing that I have a community who stands by me, even if I hid so much of myself for so long. And I don't know, I felt like I was putting out stale content. I was probably being really too hard on myself for the longest time, but I hid parts away from myself. I didn't even want to talk about the fact that I got a hysterectomy. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't feeling great about my identity for the longest time. I feel like sitting at home, I sort of had to sit with myself, and I didn't like that. And I want to be more open and transparent and honest with you all about who I am, what I'm going through, and not just show the good, show the bad, because that's really why I wanted to do this in the first place, is to show that being an artist or a creator, a creative in general, is not an easy path to take. It's really fucking hard. It's worth it, at least I think. Sure, I might not have enough money to sustainably live by myself, but it's worth it. I enjoy what I do, even if it also causes me distress sometimes. And then the fact that I have this great community just adds on to that. I wouldn't give that up for the world. So, thank you. Morning. It is January the 4th. I'm gonna do something about this. So, I haven't been able to see a barber since, like, July, August. And, yeah, this needs doing. I haven't cut my own hair in a long time now. So, I might fuck it up. Let's try. I do the sides. Looking much better. Like, much better. I think I need to go a little bit shorter underneath still, but this is much better. So I cleaned up the back some more. I think it looks better. Definitely not barbershop job, but definitely looks better. Now I'm just gonna clean up the sideburns left in my hair, because there's so much on the floor. Like, I got short hair, but I shed like a madman. Also need fixing up. But yeah, there we go. Cut my own hair. So I finally figured out how to finish this, like, graphic novel that I've been wanting to do for years now. I had to put it off while I was in university due to, you know, my thesis, and then beforehand there were just other classes and life stuff that I had to work through and push through and push everything else away, and I never got to finish it. It has gone through so many iterations. This is the second rough version of it. There was a, like, super rough, like, literally, I think it was like 6 pages. This one turned out to be 22. The one I'm working on now is going to be at least $150. Now, your typical, like, manga, like, thickness, and, like, size, they're typically about, like, 100 to 150 pages. So I already have, like, a third to, like, a half of a manga. And it's crazy to me that, like, the ball is finally rolling on this thing, and I have the time and energy and just the direction to finally finish it the way that I've wanted to for so long. And I want to document it because it's going to take me months to possibly finish it. Graphic novels like this take a lot of time. They can take years to really finish, especially if you are your own developer and such. Like, I'm the one writing the story. I'm the one drawing the story. I have to do the roughs, the linears, probably send it out to my friends to look for mistakes, and maybe even get some of my writer friends, like my author friends, to sort of look over the story and change grammatical errors and do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm gonna have to market it. I'm gonna have to get it printed. I'm gonna have to do test prints at home to make sure that everything lines up well. There's a lot to do. I'm currently just on the roughs. Like, these pages here are literally just little thumbnails of how I want the panels to look that I have already sort of worked on, and now I'm working on the new ones, but I also have to work on, like, the character designs. It's autobiographical. It is about my struggles with depression and anxiety and a lot of internalized trauma that I went through that I sort of swept under the rug for the longest time. And so that is why it's also called Swept Under the Rug. Very excited. It's going to be a tough process, but I think I can do this. I think I can do this, right? I can do this. So I just finished recording the little intro and outro to a more informational video rather than these informal vlogs. It was a lot of fun. I actually really enjoyed it, so I'm hoping I get to do more of these and that the video turns out, because I'm currently working on building a new website. Nothing's going to change with when you're looking up to, like, go look at my portfolio, which is at artandacrylic.ca if you didn't know. It's pretty much going to look the exact same. It's just going to be on a different hosting platform. So I used to use Squarespace, and now I'm actually switching over to Google Sites. You can see more about that once the video is posted. I don't know if it'll be posted after the vlog, if it'll be posted before the vlog. I'll put right here when it's gonna be out. But yeah, it was really cool. I hope I get to do more of this. Another thing, today is my first day of physio. I'm both very excited and very nervous because, you know, the global panini numbers are at, like, a record high, at least in my city, and so, you know, going to a physical appointment right now is not, you know, on the top of my list, but also, it's really nice knowing that I have a doctor now who believes in my symptoms and was like, hey, you may be 23, but you're in constant chronic pain. Like, I'm just constantly at, like, a 6, which is apparently bad. But who would know? I've been told that it's normal and that it's growing pains my entire life. So it's really nice having a doctor that believed me and having the privilege to get free physio through my doctor's office. They have a program there, which is really great. So I get to do that today at around like 4:15, so I gotta get there at like 4 to make sure that I know where I'm going. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited to start getting my health back in line because I used to do osteopath and it was amazing. It was so amazing. I loved going. I used to go once every 2 weeks. There was this little place like just a couple blocks away from me. They were amazing and they are closed. I haven't been able to see them for like 2 years, and like just my chronic pain has aggravated so much since then. So it's gonna be really nice seeing a professional who can help me put together a plan and have that sort of working with someone in person. So like if I'm doing something wrong with my current stretches, they can tell me and get me to stop and show me the proper ways to do such. So wish me luck with that. Yeah. So, my printer needs an ink refill pretty badly right now. So I'm going to show you how I sort of do that, because I have pretty much jailbroken my ink cartridges so that I can refill them instead of having to buy new cartridges all the time. Now you might be wondering, what's up with the gloves? You look like a freaky, I don't know, science student that goes to a prep school also, because the outfit that I'm wearing today. That is because I have to use syringes to get the ink into the cartridges. So that can get messy sometimes. And I'd rather not stain my hands, because when I did the original jailbreaking, yeah, my hands were stained for days. And so I'd rather not. Now you'll be able to see in a second, all the cartridges are going to slide over. I'm going to take out the ones that need refilling, and I'm going to use this fun thing right here to reset their chips. I'm going to do that off screen. I literally just take the cartridge, there's a little thing in the bottom here, I set it up with the chip, let it sit until the light turns on while it's plugged in, and then fill it up with ink. So we're going to do that. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop one of these out. The gloves also help so I don't get my finger oils all over the chip. And then, yeah, this isn't gonna come over far enough, but you see I got the little thing over here. I'm literally just gonna sit the chip in it till the light's up, and that's now reset. So this one is good, but you can see it's empty. Arden, how are you gonna print with empty ink right here? So I'm gonna get the ink bottle for that. So it's got this little plugged hole in it that we actually drilled into. So I'm just gonna take the stopper out, place that over here, and then pop the top, and now we're just gonna refill. I fill about like 3/4 of the way up. Ooh! This one decided it wanted to leak. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I forgot. Crucial step to this is putting it in a stopper. Okay, so don't pull the mistake I just pulled. Okay, I think we are no longer leaking. So, don't do what I just did. I forgot that I have a thing you're supposed to put it in before filling it. I was literally given this. It creates a vacuum so that the ink doesn't go everywhere like what just happened. But you know what? Accidents happen. There we go. So this stops the ink from flowing out of where it just did, just now. I'm no longer wearing gloves. because I had to take those off because they got covered in ink. So, I'm gonna let this sit for a minute before I try to fill any more ink in, because you can see all the ink in this soaked right up into this sponge and then came right out. I still need to put ink into this side of the cartridge again, but I'm gonna let this just sit for a moment and go clean up my mess a bit better. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm glad I have 2 pairs of gloves in there. So while the other pair dries, I can put these on, and we can properly refill the printer now. Now that this is actually refilled, I'm gonna put this stopper right back in the top. Now it might try to flow out a few drops once I open it. Yep. But not nearly as bad. Not nearly as bad. So there's just a few drops in there. Nothing terrible. Okay, I just took the next one out. This is like light magenta. Look, look. I'm gonna actually put it, if it'll let me, into the safety housing before I fill it up. Okay. Camera focus. There we go. I have successfully refilled the ink cartridges that I needed to do. I've only got a little bit of ink everywhere. May have stained my hand just a lot. It's okay. It's alright. I need to do a printer head clean now, because sometimes ink sort of just doesn't want to stay in the cartridge after you've refilled it, so you gotta clean it off a bit. So I get the printer to do that, do a test print, and then we will start printing stickers. Hey there. Things have been hectic. Possum was sick. We had to take him to the vet. Thankfully he's feeling better now, but then he transferred his cold to Mash, who is currently hiding in the closet because it's too bright for him. He's doing better, but he still needs a couple of days of isolation so they don't just pass it back and forth. But in the meantime, I've been recovering from starting physio. I'm very much not used to that. Doing a bunch of planning, answering a bunch of emails that I had to put aside during the entire week I needed to take off to recover from my vaccination, due to the fact that I just have very bad reactions to any sort of injection. But I'm feeling better now, Possum's feeling better now, Mash is starting to feel better. He's just being a little bit of a grump. He's a bit depressed that he can't leave the room. But we're doing better. We're doing things. Today I have to do some sticker printing. I have to finish my commission sheet. I need to add some stuff to the online shop for when it opens up. I need to do some shipping updates. Message a couple people back. I just messaged a potential client back. Hopefully it's legit, because it sounds like a fun job. I had to renew a bunch of my subscriptions because my cards expired, so I had to do that. A lot of adulting in the past couple of days. So it is the end of the month. I just opened my commissions the other day, and I'm popular today apparently. I just opened my commissions the other day and already have a decent amount of work. I'm very, very excited for such. One of my friends literally paid me the amount that I will be going to IKEA and spending. Cause I really want to upgrade this space, and I think I'm gonna do that this weekend after my interview. Because I think that'll sort of either help me get the energy out after a good interview, or give me something to focus on after a bad interview, depending on how it goes. I should just silent my phone when I am recording, but I'm too lazy to do that right now. But yeah, so I guess the last part of this video is going to be me going to IKEA, and I really don't have much else to record today. I know it's only Thursday, but we're not doing much. I've already recorded some sticker cutting and printing and all of that. Tomorrow is possibly some shop photography, if the lighting is okay. I might record some of that. If not, let's segue over to whatever the fuck or IKEA. Alright, see you then. So the room is finally finished. I got myself a new bed set. I exchanged my white storage unit for a black one because I feel like it's just more streamlined with my desk. Yeah, I'm super happy with how everything looks, because I also decided to finally put up the pegboard that I got from IKEA a while back right above my packing station, so that I'm able to just sort of grab the tape I need, package orders. I typically just do that on top of my printer because I have a nice little cover for it. I also have a little cover for my Cricut, and that's just a custom built riser that my dad built for me, so I could have the laptop right on top. Doesn't interfere with anything, which is very nice. But yeah, I'm super happy with how all of this came out. I think Mash likes it too. So, while I was cleaning my room and moving things around, I found some gems. Like, crazy good cards. So, I know the hype has died down a little bit, but also the hype for Pokemon cards has, like, I feel like it's still going right now. I see a lot of streamers still doing, like, deck pulls and everything. I found my binder full of first edition shadowless Pokemon cards. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do with these. They're in very good condition because I've kept them in a binder. I have multiples of some of them. Like, I have a first edition Shadowless Charmander. I have about at least 3 Shadowless, and then I have 2 regular first edition. Yeah. So, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this. I'm putting some feelers out there. I already have a couple people being like, yo, I might take one off your hands for, like, collection purposes. I'm like, yeah, please, honestly. I'd probably keep, like, maybe one of each, put them in a frame, but, I got a binder full of these. Like, I got Shadowless Vulpix, I got Shadowless Growlithe, Ponyta, what ton of them? So many. So many. So many. So we're trying to figure out what to do with this. But today, last day of January, I need to make sure that all of the listings for the February opening of the shop are all up, which means I need to do some product photography because I have new stickers. These guys, if my camera will focus, these There we go. These guys. So I gotta take photos of all of these. I also decided to start doing mini versions, so you can get smaller versions. I made them of the tigers, which you have to buy them in a set of 3, so you get one of each color. And then I've also done them with the chicken stickers, so you can get the chickens in like their regular size as a pack, or in the small version as a pack. I'm trying to figure out how to price them still. I have like 24 hours to do such, but you know, we'll get through it. I got that on my list today. I gotta fix the listings, take photos, connect the photos to the listings. I also am gonna be watching a movie with a friend online today. And yeah, lots of other stuff. It's fun times. I also put a bunch of my B-grade stickers on my water bottle, so I could take like a little TikTok video. They're pretty nice. I personally don't like having stickers all over my things, so I will probably take these off once I get some more footage. It's not that they're bad to have in a water bottle, it's just that the difference in the texture freaks me out. I also need to edit the January vlog. I don't think it'll be done by the time I need to like post it, but you know, if I need to take a couple extra days to edit the footage, then that is more than fine. I'm not gonna rush this. I also have footage for a more educational video that should be coming out just after the vlog, and it is about website building. So making like a portfolio online for artists and sort of other creators, and the more economically friendly way to do such. The way that's not gonna, you know, burn a hole in your wallet like I've had happen. So there will be that as well. So I'll take some B-roll, taking photos of the new stickers and probably a little bit of putting the listings up, but that will be all of this January vlog. So thank you for watching yet another month's worth of footage. I hope you have been enjoying these. I know they've been very grounding for me to do. I know I'm not making any money off of these, but it's just been a nice sort of almost just reference of all the cool things I've done, which is really nice, really nice.